What's going on, guys? Cam from SCHEELS, and welcome back to another What's Cooking. Today we got a little comfort food for me, and we're gonna cook up some queso on our Traeger. This is a super simple recipe, but it's sure to impress anyone. It's also a great one to throw on your Instagram because we'll make some pretty cool looking stuff here when we get this stuff going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our meat. We've got 2 pounds, and this was Jimmy Dean hot sausage. You can do just regular sausage, but we like a little spicier things, so we went with the hot sausage. And like I said, we're gonna try to separate everything into our little foil pan here to make it look nice and pretty. I guess I should also mention that this meat was cooked prior and drained, so we're not dealing with all the leftover grease that comes with the sausage. All right, so next we have our cheeses. We've got 2 pounds of Velveeta cheese. We've also pre-cut this up. And we like to say don't skimp out on the cheese. Get the good stuff. There's nothing wrong with good old Velveeta. The next cheese that we have is we've got 16 ounces or a pound of smoked Gouda. This will add a little bit of that smoky flavor along with the smoky flavor we'll get from throwing this on the Traeger. All right, next we've got our potent ingredients, as I like to call them. We'll start with garlic. We really like garlic here, so we've got 6 cloves of garlic that we'll add into our queso. This will really give us some strong garlic flavor, which I personally really enjoy. Next, we've got one, I'll call it a medium-sized onion, and I picked out a Vidalia onion just for a little bit more sweetness in case you do have someone that doesn't really enjoy that onion flavor. You can kind of mask it a little bit easier with that nice, sweet Vidalia onion. Next, we have 2 jalapenos. You can see the size of our jalapenos here. We chopped them both up, one with seeds, one without. Again, just to kind of have some of that heat there, but still giving the option to not have too much heat to blow anyone away with too much of that heat. And lastly, just for a little bit more color and some flavor, we've got some rotel, which would be tomatoes and some green chilies, and we'll kind of just dump that right into here. And as always, good old Midwestern, we got to add some cream of mushroom soup. Again, you can use any type of cream of mushroom or cream of whatever, chicken, jalapeno, you name it. With the jalapeno, you're adding in that heat of that cream of jalapeno. So if you like heat, that'd be a great option for you. So we'll just kind of drizzle this kind of right in the middle here. Clean this bowl out. And then we'll go on to our seasonings. All right, we got that good. So we've got 2 options here. From Meat Church, I've got The Gospel and I've got Holy Voodoo. And like I said, we like heat here, so we're gonna use Holy Voodoo here. But if you're not so much a fan of the heat, The Gospel is a great rub from Meat Church to use. And like always, you can mix in whatever rubs you want on this. We're just going with this Holy Voodoo here. And you know, we'll say you can use 2 tablespoons of this rub, but apply however much you'd like, however much heat you're looking for. We'll just give everything a nice, good coating here. This is going to add some nice sweet heat for us. And that sugar in this rub's really going to add some sweetness and hopefully some color when we get it all cooked up. So that's looking pretty good. We're going to throw this on our Iron 885 at about 350 degrees. We're not really looking for a temperature or a time here. We're just looking to see when that cheese gets all melty and gets to a nice temperature and all mixes together, and we'll be ready to eat some queso. So let's throw it on the grill. All right, we've got this Ironwood 885 rolling at about 350 degrees. One thing I wanted to make mention of was the pellet choice we're making. You can use anything from an oak hickory, mesquite, and the reason being, those pellets smoke a little bit more, so they're going to add more smoke into your queso, because it really isn't going to be on for a long cook. So the more smoke you can add into this, the better. So let's get this on the grill, and we'll come back in about 15 to 20 minutes to check on it, see how everything's melted, and to see how she looks. All right, so it's been about 45 minutes since we put that queso on the tray, or we're kind of checking it periodically, just making sure that cheese is super melted. It looks like we're looking pretty good here, so we're gonna go ahead and mix it up and kind of see what we're working with. This is kind of that fun time for most people to really mix those ingredients in and really smell that garlic. It smells really good. So we've also got two types of chips next to me. We've got more of that corn chip restaurant style, which is more my favorite, but we've also got some pita chips that are a little bit thicker that will allow you to put a little bit more queso on your chip, if that's what you're into. So we're really mixing up our Velveeta and our Gouda here, scraping it off the sides. This is looking really good. It's got some nice colors with the jalapenos and the rotel. And we'll get done mixing here, and hopefully she's hot enough to go ahead and start dipping chips. All right, that's looking good. All right, let's give this a go. See if I can not burn myself. Smelling really good, mixed really good. It's got a nice color to it. That Holy Voodoo seasoning really put a good char on that meat and the cheese, and I'm excited to mix that in. That's the perfect temperature. Oh, that's good. Not too spicy. That's really good. That turned out great. So, if you guys like this recipe, make sure you're liking our YouTube videos, you're subscribing to our channel. We're coming out with a video every single week for What's Cooking with SCHEELS. And if you'd like to see something cooked by us, make sure you're putting that in the comments. And we'll see you next time.